Alright, guys, welcome in. So, to those of you that are joining us, we did level at the end of last session. We are just rounding things up, finishing it up um, before we open things up 100%. So, we just hit level 8, so it's exciting. Lots of big stuff. Yeah, we're
Oh
I'm
my
sorry.
God.
Are you not entertained?
That's exactly what we're doing.
Crushing headbutt from Morty for 15 points of damage. Brontosaurus.
Oh no, wait, I never rolled damage on that tail strike.
No.
Secrets.
What? No, I didn't.
19. All right. I think we're about ready. I'm gonna go recap. You guys can continue doing it while I read here. Session 45. The Black Tears Threat. Days become weeks and weeks become a month as the group of rulers find themselves busy with various tasks. Dizzy spent most of his time, free time, in the wild. Are we ready, by the way? We good? We ready for me to do this?
Yeah, we're open. I don't have it open for the viewers to follow along, but yeah, we're...
Dizzy spent most of his free time in the wilds with Morty and training Mary, the young and quickly growing owlbear cub. Aldrich found himself faced with the harsh realities of his crown as he spent time studying with Lindsay, her quill fiercely dictating the laws that would be put into enactment. One of the mornings, they found an elegantly written edict on the table, this one stating that executions will no longer be beheadings or hangings, but instead respecting the stolen lands and returning said criminals to that land and being fed to the witch's carnivorous plant outside the capital. Terrible. At the bottom was a seal of approval from both the emissary and the magister. Theon's focus became turning a school into a library, starting with funding and building a library. And during that process, he hired the first teacher, a woman in her late 50s named Miss Niska. Maya continued to show her worth to the leaders, seeking information from various sources such as Jubilost and Valerie and several others, as to not be caught off guard in the audience chamber again. While also learning a lot of the surrounding area and how to better traverse those terrains. Deep in his cup, the gnome Jubilost also shares his ideals of opening a bank in the capital, and that he's a whiz with numbers and would be happy to run it. Willow spent a lot of time with shadowing the rumor mongerer Gregory. In one setting, he finally caught her in the audience, and though her disguise is normally enough, he spotted her out and overheard that sometimes enemies come quietly within, and he glances to the keep as he mentions, "Closer than you think, before something tests this kingdom." Willow makes sure to embolden the strength of her capital and bring the spotlight of the army's growing strength, basically bringing more observation to the capital. Just in that moment, stealing Grigori's thunder. Oak spent her time starting an apple orchard and finalizing her jam, her shop and sign, Oak's Tokes, hanging from its front. Valerie donated books to the library, all written about the Belor family. Willow fails once more to fan the flames of a awkward, impossible, slow-burning romance. Late one evening, a strange giggle disturbed Oak. The sound was not one she recognized, and she rallied the group. And they tracked the sound through the keep. The giggling sound was Theon, gorging himself with food in the kitchen. A strange night elapsed as Theon, Willow, and Oak found themselves in cat and mouse chase, neither getting much sleep that night, and the event's strangest lingering in Willow's mind. The morning came, and you guys found the mark of the black tears plastered on across the doors and windows. The same mark of the assassins group that infiltrated Lady Jamandi's knights many, many, many months ago. You guys all leveled up, date. Ah. There were many things being discussed, with various downtime activities, and I think a lot of them got checked off. Willow had several weeks ago sent out invitations for a big grand feast, to do an exchange of leadership, if things worked out in the end. And I think she was at least wanting to have a final vote or meeting with council members. Or, anyways, you guys are back on the scene here. You guys are in charge. Or in that morning after the Black Tears have left their mark, you guys are having a counseling breakfast, closed doors. What's being discussed?
Oh, you've got it set up for the feast. I'm gonna cover her. She's not here.
Spin all.
Um, so we got the feast this evening. I think is when it's scheduled. I hope so. I've been cooking. Uh, where's Fion?
In my room.
Do you yell that?
Yeah.
Uh, well, part of the big thing is I invited Oleg and Svetlana. You know, I've kind of been keeping an eye on Maya this past month and seeing what she's doing. And you know, we had talked about maybe giving her that position based on how she did. And I thought maybe we'd put it to a vote and see if we're all in the same mindset.
That works.
Makes sense to me.
Yep.
Alright,
So we
I guess all those in favor of nominating her will give us a yay, which is the left side, and those against it a nay. I guess move to the right. All right, the yays have it. So, uh, my Lord Aldrin, maybe you'll see about changing that position this evening.
yeah, we'll announce it at the feast.
Yeah, make sure to give your thanks and everything to Oleg. Let him know he's still definitely got a special place here, and we thank him for his time and all that lordly talk that you're supposed to do.
I got it. I'll rage first. Everything's easier when I'm raging.
You black out. Alright, I am gonna head to the kitchen and make some final prep here.
About the what's the assassins called again? The Black Hand? Is that what
Tears.
they're Black Tears. About the Black Tears. Am I the only one that is worried about us having a party with the mark of the Black Tears showing up the other night? This seems a little bit like the Feast at Jamondi's, possibly. We need to make sure our guard is strong. Maybe call back Valerie, some of the soldiers to help guard the keep.
Well, Valerie's invited to the feast, so.
Well, it'll be a working feast for her then.
Isn't it always?
That's true.
But no, very good point. We should definitely make sure the guards are stationed around the place and throughout the town for security purposes. So it's a very good point. I'll let you handle that.
I'll put my creatures on point guard closer to the actual boundaries of the kingdom. Rein them in, basically. keep their eyes and ears open nearby.
Let's get that Lion King scene where the mole or whatever pops up from underground. He's like, "News from the underground, sir." Talking to Mufasa, bringing animal updates.
Yeah.
Yep, pretty much. I have a Zazu somewhere in my arsenal.
All right. Well, sounds like there's going to be a feast, and most of the companions are invited. The council's invited, and it's supposed to be to formally exchange leadership from Oleg to Maya for the viceroy position. Anyone doing anything in preparation for a big feasty? Willow goes off to cook. You're getting your nature, your birds, your squirrels in treetops and positions.
Yep.
And trying to, Does word get passed to Maya that this is happening?
Not from Willow. She's busy. she's cooking for 20 plus in the kitchen right now.
I'll have made it a point, like while I'm out wandering, looking for gathering my squirrel army, to have found and notified Maya.
I'm notifying Morty that his job tonight is to keep a watch out for anything suspicious.
Don't remember what voice I used for Morty when I've done it. I've only done it a few times, but anyways, you get a very inquisitive look back. He understands what you say, and and you understand the look, like what would be suspicious in this place. Like everything's fucking suspicious.
You'll know if you see it. I mean, he was around last night, so like, I don't know. I guess you didn't see anything, right?
No, not
So,
outside. No, you
yeah.
no bodies or people were identified. There's some servants washing the windows and the black paint off, and he goes over and kind of like a someone tracking somebody, takes some big whiffs, trying to get a scent or something, and it's not necessarily his thing, but he's trying to do what he can to be on guard for that particular sign, smell, anything involved with
Yeah.
it.
I'm gonna regret this, but I'll be like, if there's anyone you see that you haven't seen around before, just come get me and let me know.
Goes on a short range little patrol and starts doing Morty things. Aldrich Vion?
Well, he's our king.
Well, I'm gonna find Maya. I'll go with Oak. I feel like she should hear it from the king, not the warden. It's a big position, big government things, etc.
Oh, I was just gonna tell her there's a dinner and that we were kind of batting down the hatches. I'm not telling her the news. God no, hell no.
Yeah, I feel like she should know before we surprise her at the party.
You find Maya. I'm sure she's come out of her room at some point in time, and she has some usual rounds, speaking with a lot of the same people, checking on guild developments and some merchants and Jubilost, and there is a pretty big study in the keep here, Maya. Also, it's over here on the far west side of the room or the keep. You've spent a good amount of time here. There's several tomes around. The study's been populated or filled with most of the books available for previous adventures into the Stolen Lands, histories of the kingdoms that have came in here, passed through here. And you and Jubilost actually do spend a lot of time. It's currently the biggest, best library in the kingdom. Oh, you might be muted. I see you lighting up, but you're not coming through.
We have to worry about the wolf still.
Worry about what?
The supposed wolf.
Oh, though. That's been. You guys used a kingdom activity to descend adventurers out and deal with it, and it was successful. Fionn, you doing anything before the feast, leading up to it?
I can take a walk and look around the fort and just vibe it. Maybe I roll. I don't know what I'd roll.
Something. What are you looking
Can I
for?
do reflex?
Well, you're not really dodging anything.
Well, I could be. I could find something and then dodge something.
I just want to dodge. I'm gonna give me a perception check.
Oh, hold on. No, how many do I need?
You don't know. You do a lap around the keep, a capital building here, and besides several servants, washing off this black paint on the walls and some of the windows, you do investigate some of the scenes and look for tracks or footprints, and whoever did it did not leave any sign that they were here. It came to your mind, you follow up on the wolf, and it does indeed sound like the adventurers encountered and slew one wolf that was rather rabid and could not be chased off the land. There was no sign of a greater white wolf leading any type of pack or anything like that.
Oh, okay. I wasn't thinking wolf, but okay.
But besides the omen on your walls and windows there, it's a pretty dang nice day. Blue sky, plenty of big white fluffy clouds. It's fall at this point. I haven't been tracking the calendar. Yeah, you've been playing. It's been 8 months of. Before you even got Kingdom, there was a couple months of game time that went by, and you've done 5 Kingdom turns or so, and each one of those are a month. Time that's been passing.
Did that giant party happen yet, or are we not there yet?
That's tonight. I'm just going around real quick.
Sorry.
If anybody wants to do anything in preparation or invite anyone, Willow kind of made it known enough food will be made for a +1 if anyone wants to do it. But no, just going around real quick, seeing if anyone's doing anything RP wise before the feast happens.
I'm gonna invite Boken to the feast.
Excellent.
You're a genius.
Maya, your mic working? You good?
Should be working.
Oh, there he is.
Yep, I was commenting on the nice room with the books. Which is probably the only room with some books at this point in the kingdom.
It's well after the breakfast hour. There was some morning council meeting happen, but then sure enough, Oak and Aldrich come and find you over there in the study and have an announcement for you.
Ah, Maya, there you are. The council met this morning, and we spoke, and we have decided that with Oleg wanting to spend more time outside of the city, that maybe you would take up the role of viceroy for the kingdom.
I would be honored. I would be honored with such a position. Of course, and I will not make you regret it.
I know that you won't. We voted; it was unanimous, so we will officially announce it tonight at the feast. But I figured that you would want to hear that first and not be shocked in the middle of the dinner.
I see to it that I'll administrate the kingdom in the fashion in which would follow your intent and your vision for the future of this wonderful land. Thank you,
Perfect.
Aldrich. I appreciate this.
Thank you.
And notably, she does not say Your Grace or adhere to any of the fancy titles, because she's got the impression that that's not the way you do things.
No.
But you do get the impression that if it was in a formal setting and there was other leaders from outside the country, that it would probably still be more formal coming out of her mouth. Well, I will get back to it. If you have no other news, I'll leave you to it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, there's news. We have we're having a celebration tonight, and Willow we've invited you, and Willow should be cooking enough food if you have a +1 or anyone you want to bring. And also congratulations.
Thank you. I would like to bring Jubilos, if it would not be too much. I've spent a lot of time with him over the last month, and he has a value, I think, that we utilize in this kingdom if we can get him to stay and set up shop here.
Oak just kind of shrugs, like, yeah, okay, you do you. Whatever.
He's a little short for you, but whatever.
Perfect. Bring Jubilost. Always room for more.
Excellent. I will give you 2 my leave. And I will see you tonight.
Exchange that, and then I'll head out.
All right.
Mine's going to continue spending time with Jubilos again, just trying to organize what guilds would be probably best to set up and in what order, what structure to try and bring up first. I don't feel like we have to roleplay this. I don't really have an idea of what I want to do with that yet.
Yeah, there's a bunch of you guys have much to discuss, and at the point you invite him as a +1, he extremely startled. He's a feast with the rulers of the kingdom. goodness! This is an extravagant event. I need a suit. I need clothes. I need shoes. I need to get my hair done. I need a clean shave. I have so much work to do. He slams the book shut and, Maya, this is most spectacular. But off I go.
She chuckles a little bit at his eagerness to be over-prepared for this feast.
He goes skipping out of the keep and off to get all those duties he just mentioned. Morning rolls by, afternoon rolls by. By middle afternoon, it's quiet. By middle afternoon, some folks actually start showing up. Oak, you're there just at the entrance, and Miri's there, and shows up about 3:30 or so, and you stop for a moment because it looks like someone really harped on Miri to bathe and come as formal as a Miri would do, and you can see she's got basically she wears what she kills. And her armor and her hide armor reflects all of that, and it all looks very newly tanned, refurbished. Like this last month, you see some bestial claws. You see some of the owlbear claws that were recovered from the beast that you guys fought have been utilized, and she smells like pine tar. Like she bathed, and this is the best Amiri you've ever seen.
And we're both just kind of dawdling at this entrance here.
She comes in and awkwardly kind of stands there, and it's Oak.
Oak grows a snout and starts sniffing all over Mary, just everywhere, like a happy golden retriever going to town.
Kind of she it's weird for her, the cold nose, but she giggles and kind of runs away, and it kind of becomes this little game of feral animal chase. Oleg and Svetlana come in. Another hour goes by. Lindsay, Ekandayu, Sawyer, Tristan, Harem, Boken, John, Kavkim. Actually got them all here in the feast room. Been placing them down. Almost every companion and major person that you guys have encountered or done dealings with has made it into the big main feasting chamber. It's early evening at this point, about 5 o'clock or so. Willow, your final touches in the feast or preparation have been done. Lindsay has come over to you and given what you've requested. It's the closest thing I could find.
Willow will take it in her hands and inspect it.
It looks like it's made out of a polished obsidian.
Well, I think that's perfect. And she'll lean over and, well, I guess not lean, they're the same size. She's gonna move in and pull Lindsay in for a big old tight hug and give her a kiss on the cheek. I owe you one.
If your food is as good as it smells in here, I'm just be very happy.
I don't serve nothing but good. You might gain 5 pounds when you leave here tonight.
I told Amiri to take a bath and dress nice tonight, so we shall see.
That might be an odd sight, but she's a hell of a woman, one way or the other. So I mean, I ain't ever much minded her sin.
Sound back out front there towards the foyer. There's the sound of plated boots approaching. Even before that, the sound of several horses approaching, dismounting, plated boots. Sounds like 4 or 5 individuals. In walks. This would have been when Sawyer actually arrived. Sawyer arrives. Jod Kavkin arrived. I'm not sure if you guys remember who that is. I'm not Jod. Keston Garris. This guy. He's one of the you met him at Oleg's, and he gave you one of your first quests to go kill bandits, and he's basically followed your capital, and he's been part of the military and volunteers ever since.
Oh yeah.
He's actually the guy that was in the main feasting chamber of Lady Jamondi's room when it was all burning down and on fire. And he had he warned you if you go in, he's got to close the door behind you because the smoke will take over the whole. Yeah. Anyways, he's been around for a while. Lady Jamondi sent him here too, and 3 other of your finest guards all walk in. Valerie says several commands real quick, and the guards kind of take a front entrance right toward the front doors. Jod come in, and he's guarding on the inside. As Valerie walks in, she's wearing her full plate mail, like she was, on work, like she's working. We're gonna say Amiri and Oak, you're still there. Dizzy, you're there. Whoever's there. She actually looks to you, Maya, as she comes in, and she pulls on something under her sleeve, and there's a whirl of magic. You can identify it's illusionary for sure, but her garments change into teal blue and silver, very formal looking dress for a noble.
I know this spell.
She smiles and does a proper curtsy and bows to everyone there. Oak, Dizzy, and you. She sees you up there at the chair, Aldrich, and nods to you, Fion, across the hall, and goes into the feasting room. And I think by this point, everyone's in, and the hour of the feast approaches. Is Amiri already in here?
Once everyone kind of is in, I want to do a thing, which is I want to ward all of the entrances to the keep with an alarm. So I'm just gonna go around sharing with everyone the password, which is gonna be Viceroy. I'm gonna be like, hey, so whenever you come in and out, make sure you say Viceroy, or else it's going to be very annoying for me. And I'll like pop by everyone who sat down at the table and let them know. And then I'll let Valerie know to tell the guards if they need to come in and out. Or I don't know. I guess Valerie's inside, right?
Valerie is inside. Yep.
Yeah.
Everyone is ready. Just move yourselves in. I think as you guys have invited your. That's so cool. Big seal. Equal exchange, brother.
Is there another entrance? Are there only two?
Back one here.
Oh, there's a third one.
And it stays. That is cool, man. That's like my favorite. Just
The effects are really cool. I guess it's a bit bigger than I was expecting, so they'll have to say it before they get to the door, but it'll send me a mental alert.
Well, I think everyone has jammed themselves in. Any council members are welcome to sit at the other table if they want. There are room, I know it doesn't show you at the chairs, but there's plenty of seating. He's gonna see he's got them all. Leon wants to be the last person to enter. All eyes on me.
Oh my gosh. No, I just didn't know where my token was. I was hoping you dragged me in there already.
Nope. You're here. I haven't.
Oh, the lights are okay. I fixed. I'm going.
Just as everyone's about to start eating and the first glass of drinks are about to be started, the door opens and Fion. The whole room is full of many faces and everyone looks at you.
Here, I'll go there. God.
Next to the three girls, nice. Amiri, Valerie, and Lindsay. You're like the trio besties. Yeah, he is. He's surrounded by actually pretty women. There is a barrage of chatter of updates on current events. People are picking Oleg's brain about, trade and the political tensions that he's heard in Brevoy as he's sitting. He's actually on his trading post is actually like right on the edge of Brevoy and being in the Stolen Land. So, if you guys remember, you guys took a road almost all the way to his place, and he gets a lot of updated news but it's a loud chatter place, a loud feasting hall, and it is the floor is here, guys. At some point in time, all the food is brought out, like I said, drinks are poured, and is there a toast that is?
A toast for the ages.
Yeah, I guess I'd stand and say something like, "Welcome, everyone. Thank you for coming. And thank you for being an integral part and growing our budding kingdom. Couldn't be here without you, etc., etc." Yeah, and that would give the floor to anybody else that wants to say anything too before I got to the Oleg and Maya news.
Valerie stands and the army is coming along great. The Iron Antlers have receiving the training much faster than I would have ever anticipated. The eagerness to learn new tactics is unrivaled that I've seen in the field. They have two very promising lieutenants, as I've made it known. She points to Sawyer. He stands and Mayim. And you've met the other one many times before, Keston Garrus. He's on watch this night at the front entrance. The men are starting to grow eager to not seek danger, but perhaps have a further placement within the kingdom's boundaries. Just another thing to discuss at the coming meetings, but not to... she goes on about some military... anyways, happy to be here. Thank you, everybody.
Oh, there's another matter to discuss tonight.
But
Oleg.
before we get to that, I'm so sorry. I know we have like a lot of people that's been amazing helping us out in the capital specifically. Um, I did want to make sure we pointed out to those that are tirelessly working on our outer reaches, um, like Mr. Whalen here. Um, the work that you guys are doing, there are no words. You are putting yourselves in danger every day being on the outskirts. You ain't got the same protection. And without you, well, hell, this feast couldn't even happen. So I wanna thank all our farmers and carpenters and all those that are going beyond the safety of our town every day without the skill and weapon that our brave soldiers have. So that's all. Sorry. And Willow sits back down.
No, it says Thorn River Bandit, but this guy right here, I changed his thing. I just couldn't change the right thing. This is Waylon. He is a bandit that is basically been gone through recovery, and well, his bandit ways are done. His wife is here with him, and his 3 children, and his wife pokes him in the ribs with like a butter knife. Well, Stan, honey, you're being acknowledged. Oh, thank you, rulers, for every opportunity that you've given me. Working out there on the farm, those pigs, man, it is a blessing, an absolute blessing. And blood sure does wash off a lot. Wait a minute, dirt washes off a lot easier than blood. This wine is fantastic. Thank you, lords and ladies. Happy to be here and happy to do the work out there on the farm. I messed it up, honey. You heard me? I messed it up. Boken stands up. Man, I am just so happy to be here. Now, I don't know how whoever invited me,
It was me, Boken.
happy to be. It was you, Phil. Come here, give me a hug.
Oh my god. That's
Have you
so
seen
good.
my brother out here yet? He's all lost out here in the wild, and did I tell you about the story when he cut off my finger? Look at it. Look at it. He ran off with it. I told you this once before. I remember now. Phil, you're good people. I don't know about the rest of y'all. This food's good. Whoever made that, you're good people too.
Thank you, Boken.
Aldrich was about to do some announcements.
Yeah, I would stand again and say, hey, with another further announcement regarding the council, our kingdom, I'd like to first thank Oleg for his tireless contributions to our kingdom as viceroy. And with Oleg stepping down to spend more time at the trading post, I would like to announce that Maya will be taking up the role of viceroy. And I'll raise the glass.
Anoka will raise a glass as well.
Here, here.
Maya kind of bows a little bit in her seat and looks around at everyone.
Everyone stands, raises their glasses. Some weren't really expecting this, you know. Many kind of look to Maya as still a newcomer, and Maya, this might even be the first time you've even actually met Oleg. Besides,
Yeah, probably is.
you passed through his trading post coming here.
It's the first time I've met probably about half the people in this room.
You know, so there's kind of like, not like a contentious like stare down or anything, but there's a moment where there's like an exchange of like him judging you, kind of like making sure, and the leg stands and extends his hand out to you, Maya.
Maya stands with the rest of the room and raises her glass.
He grabs his, and from a businessman to a businesswoman, I hope this kingdom needs a lot of oversight. Now, I'm not there to always have the presence to do it. And the bigger this place grows, I feel the more distant here I become.
There is much to be done, and it is a tireless duty that will never end as long as the kingdom remains. And I am honored to be in the service of King Aldrich. I traveled here not knowing quite what to expect. When I look around this room, I see a group of dedicated individuals with heart and temperament to make this kingdom a safe place for its people to work and play. In but just a short period of time, they have taken a plot of land and made a thriving town. And with the responsibility that's been placed upon me, I will work with this amazing leadership to assist in seeing their vision is realized, and that Breckenhold is a kingdom where citizens and trade thrive. And she lifts her glass.
Well, then here to your work never being done, Maya. He drinks his glass, and I think many others do as well, and Ekandayu will stand at this point. It has been over a month since I have seen you, my friends. I have been busy. I have been making sure no trolls have followed any of our pursuit or pursued us back to the capital. I am looking for dangers on the outskirts of our lands. But he looks mostly to the others, like, and he gestures to Aldrich and, you know, everyone else. The rulers here that are looking over our kingdom. He points to himself. They took me in like I was family. Helped me when I was down. Helped me again when my past besieged me. And though our tasks aligned in that moment, I never doubted they had my back. To an excellent king, Aldrich Mezeros.
Hear, hear.
Here, here.
Clapping
the
and
kind words,
raising some
Secretary.
Little various speeches of thanks from just about everybody. Any other player, you know, welcome to do anything. An hour goes by, 2 hours go by. There's like a meal shift as like plates get refreshed with like a different course. It is a night of great revelry. Anything else unfolding at the speech or at the feast?
When it is time for dessert, Willow will actually leave the table and she goes and she will serve dessert to everybody herself. Which it's not like anything crazy, but she has made like a bowl of like a chocolate mousse truffle for each person. It's already been doled out, so she'll go around and she'll pass out, this little bowls to everybody. And then she will. It's a little awkward because of the seating, but Sawyer will be the last one like that she serves. And as she lifts his pudding cup beneath the bowl, it's like the only thing left on the tray is like an obsidian ring sitting on like a napkin.
He chokes on whatever he was possibly eating. Yeah, he gets his composure real quick.
Listen, I know we might not make a lot of sense to some folks, but you make just the right sense to me. And we ain't perfect, neither of us, and we both have done some things we ain't much proud of, but I think we've both grown beyond our past, and I've spent a lot of time, and I want to spend the rest of my days working towards a future with you. If you'll have me, that is.
You're right. We don't make much sense at all. I'm going to make you say it. What are you asking me?
Well, hell, man, I ain't asking you to be my slave. I thought the ring was... I'm gonna, glance back at Lindsay. This is like a wedding band, right? I'm asking you to marry me, stupid.
Mind blown.
He's silent for several long seconds. He reaches and grabs the ring and he looks at it.
I'm gonna, glance at Yukadayo and, gesture for him to, move.
He's already listen.
I can't.
Look at everything that you've done, and look at what so little I've done. Who would I be when I'm standing next to you? And you're right, we don't make a lot of sense, but I think we're perfect. He looks around. Can't believe I'm saying this right now. I'll marry you, all right. But not until I feel like I'm worth the man that I know that you deserve. Right? And that could be a while. I got a lot of things to work through. But I'll do it. You know that's not how this stuff's supposed to go on. I'm supposed to ask you.
Says who? I think whoever asks is...
Everyone.
Everyone says it.
I'll do it. Just when I'm ready, I'll be asking you again.
Well, fine. If we're putting conditions on the table, I'll accept your condition, but I got my own.
puts it on and pulls you in for a big hug and a kiss. There's an
Woo!
awkward silence, and then Lindsay's the first. She actually strums her instrument first. And Valerie does like a very girlish, high pitched like scream, and then finds herself doing it and stops. Yeah, everyone, most people start clapping, cheering. Cheer! I'm very embarrassed right now.
As for my condition, I move in starting tomorrow.
Cabin ain't done yet. There's almost no furniture out there.
Well, yeah, because as soon as I move in, I'm changing that, because we need a damn bed, first of all. Anyway, enough with the mushy shit.
You are technically my boss, so who am I to say no at this point?
I think this is gonna work out great. She'll like kiss him again. Now eat your dessert. She's just gonna like scamper off to the kitchen.
Well, that just happened.
Huh.
The well, you are my boss portion.
Did not see that coming.
If I start clanging my fork up against the copper glass, does Willow have to run out and kiss? Oh no, wait, that's a wedding. Never mind.
Throw the bouquet. Oh yeah, this was just an engagement, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we're thinking wedding.
Getting way ahead of ourselves.
There actually is a ritual. It's called the Heart Bond Ritual. It's kind of like a magical, actual ritual. Anyways, feast goes on. Okay, yeah, boom. There is a possible wedding that's going to be happening. No date yet set. I mean, Sawyer says he's got a lot of inner work to do. He was also a bandit, Maya, that was working for the Stag Lord. He kind of quickly threw up his arms after some of his crew were defeated and offered a bunch of information, and has slowly been working off years of, some banditry debt. He seems to have done a full 180.
We all start somewhere. It's where we end up that matters. It's only level 2, just saying.
Feast is fantastic. Dessert's fantastic. It slowly, as the late hour comes, some people start leaving. Waylon and his family are staying in town at a local tavern. It seems like Oleg, Svetlana are doing the same. There are only so many deads in the keep here. But Aldrich, you're seeing it now. This was a feast for only those that were close. And there's 20, 30 names that you feel like could slowly be added to this list here soon. And Kingdom's growing fast, and this building is great, but soon, in the months or years to come, a bigger, proper castle might be needed.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of things that are needed.
This building's pretty badass, though. I'm not gonna lie.
This building is bad. This is the best building in the town. Still, yes.
It'd be weird if we didn't have the best building. I know that sounds awful as the rulers, but
Right. Yes. True. But
So
you go to a kingdom and the palace is like the second best location.
yeah.
As most of the guests filter out, All that's left are you guys and your core companion group. Delete these folks. Boken and Oleg brought associates to make sure all the stocks and everything were refilled. Sawyer leaves. Even Tristan, Harem, just you guys. Or council members. Amari refuses to leave. Says she's part of the ship. Lindsay, Valerie, are councilmen. Valerie stands. Do you have any insight over the next couple weeks or months about your own directives or things that you might need me working on? There's a lot of things still unchecked. She reviews a lot of the stuff that you guys are already aware of. Basically, your quest log. And Lindsay kind of like does the same. Like Lindsay knows about the Elven lady who's looking for the Elven ruins. There's the missing diplomat, the brother. There's Oleg is looking for a tassel worm still. There's the flame drake. There's the gold mine gets brought up.
Last week we discussed maybe going up to Barnhold for that visit and making a couple stops on the way, like the gold mine and check on the White Ward. Sorry. Was that our latest discussion?
I think so.
Yep.
Yeah, the mine and then following the path, hoping to find, evidence of the missing brother.
Right, yeah.
And just so I can prepare my defenses, how soon are you leaving?
I think pretty soon. I think we have 2 months to get back for the hunt. That's quite a while. I don't want to miss that.
And what, if anything, can we do about this assassin cult?
I'll be watching out for him. You gotta be fucking worried about no assassins when I'm here.
I'll tell you right now, Grigori needs to be watched. We need to have someone on him 24/7. Because I am just about 100% sure he is connected. Because that man smells just as oily as that damn Tartusio. And we already know Tartusio had his hand in that black tear pot.
I agree.
Even as me and Aldrich, this is Lindsay now, have been going over all the laws, he's not doing anything illegal right now. And I don't recommend creating a fight in the open public.
Well, that's not what I
I mean,
said.
we do know where he's staying. He's staying at the new inn that was just built. He made sure to get a room on the bottom floor. But he's either always in his room, or he's always speaking in a public forum somewhere. And you think he's tied to these assassins? We need proof.
I agree.
And then, though we haven't really had a trial, I think with some proof, these laws that me and Aldrich have written up, I think we can corner him and at least put him on trial.
Feed him to a plan.
Yes. But before that, I know we don't have proof, but I have spent the last week or two following him. All right, and I didn't go looking like myself. I went looking slightly different, but he spotted me. And it takes trained eyes to do that. So he may not be leaving that inn looking like himself. There's a possibility he's coming out in some kind of disguise. So
I hadn't thought of that, and it's quite possible. He is oily, as you say.
just, I think he's the closest lead we got, I think, to these black tier folk. And just keep an eye. I'm not saying start no fight or nothing. Although I really did enjoy fucking with him the other day in the marketplace. But I didn't do anything physically.
Well, then maybe we can
I do
beat
miss fights.
his own game.
We could just expose his lies.
A reverse propaganda thing.
That would probably help.
We start posting weekly news of the kingdom's successes. We spread
Take Trigger out.
mostly true and positive rumors about the city and its growth, and maybe as we have our meetings and we plan upcoming buildings, I can slowly start letting the word slip about a park that might be being built, or the library. Yeah, I mean, that could work too. So either find evidence or we start trying to beat him at his own game.
Why not both?
Both.
I say both. I like the idea of still spreading our own word of our good deeds and our legend. But I also like the idea of catching him in open forum, exposing him telling lies.
This will be stuff that handles when we do our next kingdom thing.
Oh! We already got perfect spies. Okay, they're a little bit idiotic. But...
A little bit.
Yeah, well, we keep them in the stockroom.
Oh, those dummies?
Yeah, but
The
they
two
can
kobolds?
be invisible, and they got the magic and shit.
Sure. How do we pay them? Be on our side.
The
just
same
double
way we
cross us.
pay the other guys with shiny shit. And food. Food and shiny shit. It's their favorite.
This sounds like a job for you and Fia, our treasurer.
Let me talk
Oh,
to
boy.
them first. If you guys have quite a journey ahead of you, and I will start working on putting a plan together.
Yeah, I'll leave that to you. I know we've left those poor boys all tied up for a while, and
I have had to feed them, and they're not tied up anymore.
we just gotta be careful, because one of their propagandas was about our, treaty and whatnot. But anyway, I'm exhausted. Maya, my room will be yours, soon-ish, maybe.
I will give you proper time to make transition. You simply let me know if that's what you wish.
I mean, I do. It's a long-ass walk to and from there, so I'm looking forward to... I mean, I guess I'll still have to do the long walk. It's fine. But I am headed to bed for now.
So for a DM question, when you guys say pretty soon, what is the player to talk to me, guys? Are you guys sticking around town? You got more stuff you're wanting to do? Are you looking to literally gather your shit, get horses or whatever materials, and you're heading out type stuff?
We do a digest of what everyone wants to do, like release what they want to share with the group.
Yep. Well, that's it's 9 o'clock. So why don't we just do our quick little AFK? I'm gonna get my kids in bed, and you guys lay it on me, and we'll figure it out. It sounds like everyone wants to go check on the gold mine, follow the path of the brother took who's missing, and then follow up on your invitation to Varnhold.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds good.
If we can find a tassel worm for like
All right, I
where that
will.
stuff's.
The tassel worms are. We already know where they are. That's where the one guy wants to build the sister kingdom.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm with you.
Loy Resbin. My lords, ladies,
Yeah,
Ladies.
we're walking.
looking to build on the land.
Lord Walker.
It's really prime, even more prime than when I was looking at it, last season. But there's so many reptiles there, they just keep spawning in.
All right, I'm switching us
Oh
over.
boy.
Go get your drinks. Go to the bathroom. We'll see everybody in 5-ish
Loy
minutes.
is, he's looking to do business.
on accident.
I was just putting you guys back at a breakfast table again so that you guys can confirm how soon you guys are leaving. And it sounds like everyone or the census is check on the abandoned gold mine, maybe go deeper. Follow the path the brother may have taken, and then check out Barnhold.
Yep.
Yep.
Maya Varnhold is actually like a diplomatic trip. It's a neighboring kingdom on the other side of the mountains, much closer to Restov. You would have definitely heard of it.
Yeah, it's a city within the kingdom's, well, not in the kingdom's boundaries yet, but
All of their staff positions were taken, and due to its local and proximity to Restov, it was your first choice that you were looking at. But Magar Varn has a very tight knit staff, and there's no openings. It didn't seem like there was going to be any. He's got a very successful little gig going on over there. And he's visited their kingdom once before. Good on a good visit. He brought trade goods for him. There was like a festival. There was a friendly duel, like a 2v2 that happened.
nice.
And they left. And invited for them to come visit when they want.
Okay, yeah, sounds like a little diplomatic mission. Go there, maybe open trade or ties, or see what their problems are. Maybe eventually absorb them into the kingdom.
So, when are you guys looking to go?
As soon as possible.
Yeah, I have no pressing matters of late. Of course, there's much work to be done, but none of it has a hard and fast timeline.
My only thing is to, I ain't got much money, but maybe setting aside what little bit I got and seeking to have the cabin outfitted with some furniture. But I ain't gotta be here for that. I just gotta place the order, right? What? Do we know anybody that would like to do that? I'll decorate the cabin?
Find someone that can craft furniture or order furniture. Would imagine your betrothed could figure out where the furniture would go for the time being.
Yeah.
Your keep is plenty stocked on traveling supplies, rations, whatever might be needed. There's enough horses at your kingdom's disposal for everyone to have one if needed. You guys could leave when you want to leave. You can leave today. You can leave tomorrow. You guys are in the driver's seat.
I'd say the sooner we would get the gold mine open, the better it would be for the kingdom.
I, yeah, I guess. I mean, if y'all are wanting to leave first thing this morning, that's fine.
Willow, you do have time to kind of sit with Lindsay, make a little like a list out on some furnitures and design ideas, and I will see what I can do. And I'm really good at finding things or finding people that can find the things. And listen, you're passing right by Restov. Just order some furniture from the biggest city near.
Stop off and rest off. I mean, I'll ask, but
Don't even have to go there. Just we'll send an emissary. You can buy everything there. They got so many merchants, and I mean, you could do it all here too. It's too. In terms of,
we got uh that carpenter fella. I mean, maybe seek out here first. I'd rather source locally and support our own people first. I mean, hell, if they'll give me a deal, I'll make sure to broadcast like emissary of the kingdom, outfitted by such and such, and
that gentleman Darren Holt, he's feeling a little blamed and at fault for the grove that happened, even though he was just trying to help. I'm pretty sure, but his workmanship was very good. I think I can get him to make some furniture for you.
well, that's great, as long as it's from the sanctioned grove. Otherwise, I ain't even gonna try to hold them back.
Finished a bunch of tasks and preparation. Anything special I need to know about? DM needs to know about?
I got nothing.
No, I've been ready to go be a dinosaur somewhere out in the open world for a while now.
Oh, while you just leveled.
I know, and I've been sitting here for the last hour and 15
For a
minutes
while.
waiting to go be a dinosaur.
Oh man.
Well, let's let her go be a dinosaur.
At the feast, you could have been like challenged Morty to a duel. The real one.
Could have
And
put bets on it,
hold on.
hell yeah.
Anyways, you guys are on the Stolen Lands map, Skadoosh. You guys have horses. You're not traveling through difficult terrain. It's a little bit of a late start, about 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock in the morning, and are easily able to traverse 2 hexes, traveling through familiar territory. Thus far, I think all of it's in your terrain. Yep, all in your kingdom. Oops, why can't I select you? So, you guys pass through the Fangberry Thicket and over this old rickety bridge. You see a lot of sign of your kingdom growing. Where there was just barely a dirt road when you guys first made your path through here, there are now well-worn cart paths where your horses are able in it. They're not roads yet, but well-defined paths that travelers are taking as they go north and south, back and forth from your kingdom's capital. Horses let you move an extra hex, faster speed. Any shenanigans for any faster movement? It is like late in the afternoon.
Is that? Oh, we're just moving, right? That's not an actual exploration activity.
Oh, you're doing exploration stuff. So like, yeah, they're all. I mean, you're all moving through your kingdom's terrain. There's not really looking at like wandering monsters or anything like that. But in terms of traveling, you guys are able to move 2 hexes unless anyone has anything extra.
So we did actually copy in some of those maps from Jubilos. And on some tiles, I have some lore that may actually help us move a little faster. This particular tile has a river on it, and I do have aquatic lore, so moving alongside rivers would qualify.
All right, what can you do?
Read it real quick. Apologize. Right, I do apologize. Oh, yeah, it's a efficient explorer. You are more efficient at exploring uncharted territories. It's technically it's charted. As long as you're in a hex that is predominantly of the terrain in which I'm trained in an associated lore skill, I can grant the group an additional exploration activity.
Okay, so yeah, exploration. That is basically you guys traveling through hexes. There's two types of exploration activities. There's basically just travel, moving through a hex, or there's reconning it, which is where you spend a hex activity exploring that hex, trying to gather like landmarks and things like that.
I do have yeah, like a scholarly journal compendium full of the maps I took from copied off of Jubileus and some information about particular types.
You guys can take another move, or you can technically recon this rickety bridge area hex that you're passing through.
I feel like we should recon all the hexes in the nearby area, right?
Yeah, I was just
Probably.
thinking that.
Seems smart.
Sounds good. Let's do it. It just doesn't actually take a particular role, so if we just go ahead with that, however that exploration activity works.
It just happens. Let me move you guys off for a second. Explorer is reconned. Cleared. And features landmark bridge. Rickety bridge. Does that show up for you guys when you mouse over the hex now?
Yes.
See anything different?
It's cleared. It is recontinued. You find that there's a deviation of tracks from travelers as they go past north and south. You guys have claimed the gold mine, but there's some tracks that like go towards the gold mine, and then they start veering back towards the river. You're not finding a lot of travelers actually move through the hex that you are in into where you're heading. Maybe word has passed that it's unsafe or something's going on there, and there's an avoidance factor there. You guys spend some time in the evening, set up a quick camp. You guys have scouted out the region. The bridge is very rickety. You guys are able to get across it, but traditional travelers not well versed in wilderness or survival may very well have a problem, or could fall off of one side of the river to the other. It's very dangerous.
It would take some time to repair this bridge, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's a kingdom thing. Yep. In its current state, I didn't make anyone roll it, but when you guys cross the bridge, it's DC 12 athletics checks to basically cross it. At 8th level, you guys spend plenty of time to cross it. You guys have plenty of things at your disposal. We're not sitting on a bridge for DC 12 check. But Joe Schmo Merchant may have a problem with that. Morty
Just spoke with your
traverses the river. He jumps over the whole bridge.
Morty's got to put his +6 strength to use.
Jesus.
This is why I don't take horses. Morty's my man.
Set up a quick camp, and night comes. No dangers. You guys, at one point in time, as the sun descends, you guys can see shadow of the old sycamore tree way out to the east. That big gnarly tree that looks like undead, all hollowed out underneath where the mitflits were you. Yep, way out there to the east. Morning comes, you guys set some watches up, continue out, and it is early in the next morning. You guys make it over to the gold mine.
What do we know of the issue that plagues this gold mine?
There's some kind of ghosts. But we turned back. There was like a spirit guarding it, and it was like, come back when you're older.
Kinda.
Yep.
Mr. Corporal Dane Whitlock. That was his name. He gave Theon a real fancy pistol.
Leon still uses that pistol.
Yes, I do.
We had found some crates in there. There was like some symbols from like Taldor. So I think maybe they had tried to claim it, and then something real nasty had taken over. And Willow's gonna like reach in her backpack and like pull out the journal and like hand it over to Maya. I mean, obviously we ain't got time now. Didn't think about it, but yeah, you can read.
Oh, she starts reading.
I will copy this and put it up in our thing. We do.
Some of it might be relevant, yeah. I mean, the DM might actually need to read this.
Put it in character only. Hold on.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to like get the information. I'm just trying to play the role play. The character would be like super interested in this and try and walk as a secondary concern.
It's a little Dwarves of Moria thing. A Taldorian mining and exploration crew came and started digging deep. They found that there was gold deeper in. They started.
No one go in there without me. I have to give my dog a pill, but I heard gold.
And descending. You guys could see in the walls the faintest streaks, but then you guys spoke to this spiritual guardian, one of the
in here for viewers.
I think one of the soldiers that were guarding the expedition.
Yes.
Was like a goodly spirit. He kind of explained what was going on. You guys fought off some shadows, and you guys could feel like a chill coming from a very back passage. He had actually partially collapsed it, and it was going to take a day or so of work, kind of like exhuming that passage. Not like I'm going to assume you guys thought about this, because a big part of it.
Did.
You guys had no. You did? Okay. I remember you guys had no shovels, no pickaxes, and it was much more than a day. But you guys may have a way of getting through it. There was a collapsed tunnel, and he warned of a much greater shadow that their foreman was succumbed to, and the shadow started spawning, and as one of their workers fell, more shadows were created, and he collapsed the tunnel.
Gotcha. I'm picturing like Lord of the Rings, where they dig too deep and then the Balrog comes out.
Exactly, kind of yeah. Hopefully, there's no Balrog. That'd be really bad. You guys should
There's a Balrog. It's happening.
That'd be so.
You shall not pass.
You do not want the Pathfinder equivalent of a Balrog.
No, I'm sure I do not.
You don't know that.
You don't know that.
Here back just 30 seconds.
Huh?
Reminded me of the parking garage in Chap.
Is everyone able to see the message? The journal entry?
I can see the message. I don't know that I can read.
Okay, another way to do it, I do have it in our actual Foundry. So for those that don't remember, on the side in the journal, if you click that, underneath Kingmaker appendices, there is the Founder's Chronicle, and it's going to be in Session 7, okay. Mining Contract with a Ghost, and you'll be able to pop it open and probably read it a little better.
Okay, I see that.
I do make sure all of our notes are uploaded into Foundry as well for ease of purpose for people. It also lets me have things open for the viewers.
You guys move, possibly, if you guys are all ready, move from the forest, and you guys can see the remains of an old mining camp up top, just like before. Follow the path. There was a chill when you guys kind of like walked down and started descending into the mine shaft. Yeah, initially, having dealt with the initial shadowy presence.
Willow will take the point again, just ensuring everything's like safe.
There's a coldness and a dampness there, but it's not otherworldly like you guys felt before.
Maya's gonna cast light on 4 people.
Done with tagging. Let's do Evil Tomb.
Aren't I supposed to have like a gem thing to make me light up?
It's a crystal that you can hold, but
yeah,
for
where is it?
It's good.
It's it got moved. I see it.
I can create 4 motes of light and attach it to 4 different people.
I don't want to hear anyone complaining that they can't see later if they don't ask for the light.
Bling.
Ask you and you shall receive.
Maybe small complaints.
You can't get down, Oak?
Oh no, I'm just messing around.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say.
Willow's got her little bullseye lantern that you guys know she uses.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And
yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I didn't want to put it on the rogue.
Yeah, no, mine is. I have it like on my backpack, and I like open and shut it like with ease.
But for people that use both of their hands, the light spells kind of.
There's like a door there, even though it's not like open and close. It's like a stake wall door that's like bound with a rope. Old memories kind of come across you guys. This was after leaving Lady Jamondi's manor, leaving Oleg's place. Shortly after meeting some of the fairy dragon. It's one of the first places you guys came to.
Pearl and Tag.
Maya's gonna use the exploration activity detect magic.
Anyone else doing anything as they move through these caves?
See if I can detect any kind of weird traps or walls or illusions or something dumb.
Is scouting, scout ahead, so you'd be up in front, moving half speed. No. Oh yeah.
See the party members all light up with magic.
Kansas, no one can hear you if you're talking to us.
Oh yeah, you're
Oh,
muted, Ben.
sorry, I keep putting it on. Yes. Willow will be scouting ahead. You guys are just so fast. I can't like move fast enough. I'm trying to switch between notes and stuff. And I have the scout thing, but it's not. I'm trying to activate it too, but once again, as soon as I switch to screens here, people are. So scout.
Morty's horns are so enormous now, ferociously big, you could say. As the tunnels grow tight in some spots, his horns just grate on the stone and.
Come on. There's no way that big ass
Wrong.
goat's spelunking.
It's the barricades that he keeps getting stuck on.
Oh shit! I can remove him.
I rolled
No, it's
once.
fine. Okay. It's lore accurate struggling for Morty to get through this cavern.
You guys should be able to
Bash
put
his
that
horns on him.
scouting on you. It's supposed to be a +2 though, but it's only giving +1.
Just use the greater scout thing.
Where do I? Oh, I have it right here. Okay, so then I'll share that one. So then that's what everybody should have on themselves.
Won't let me. Says I lack permission to create
just-
tiles. Oh, thanks.
Yeah, can you throw it on me as well, please?
Fuck off.
Thank you.
And morning.
Just
Morty just goes on.
I can find it.
So you guys continue to move through somewhat familiar chambers, even though it's been over half a year. You guys find at the bottom, back of this chasm, the slumped skeletal form of that Taldorian explorer.
Can I loot the Mithril?
It's like a bioluminescent crystal. It's like a mining crystal.
Are these caves?
One here that he warned that is collapsed. This one goes about 20 feet into that wall there, oak, and there's some big crystal protrusions and a small gold vein on the wall.
Oh, Fion.
Sorry, I'm coming. I got yelled at for coming too fast.
Same.
Jesus.
Yelled at you. No one yelled at you.
Joey, I will make it. Leave me alone.
What?
Your little pointer was over.
Is it? Is it everything?
It's close.
Returning to the back end of this cavern here, that chilling feeling that you guys felt when you first
Fion's
walked
trying
in.
to go through the wall, love. Can you help him?
In the shadows. Oh, you gotta follow the.
Fion, are you coming?
You definitively feel again. Go run!
We left the human back there with no light, unsure how to traverse the tunnels.
I said no complaints about it being dark, Fion.
I didn't complain.
walks into this chamber, that skeletal form slumped over Taldorian soldier. Green energy starts to course through his bones and rotting flesh, and he creaks and slowly stands. Skeletal jaw barely hanging together with rotting flesh. Oh, so you've returned!
Maya looks at this guy pretty puzzled. And
He does like a
bound
Taldorian
to this path.
of the Taldorian Exploration Army.
Willow will sweep into like a little bow.
Your hearts don't seem as brittle as they did.
We're much stronger now.
Can you open that passage for us?
No.
All right.
Not that I wouldn't. I just can't do it.
He's kind of a ghost. I don't think his hands work like that.
Well, I don't know what kind of magic he may or may not have. We have a gigantic goat. Anything is possible.
I'm gonna cast. This is like caved in tunnel, right?
Yep. You can see like wooden posts where they used to like have supports up have all been like purposely sabotaged, and there's rocks have collapsed down, and yeah.
So unless my limited engineering knowledge tells me that this would be a terrible idea, I'm gonna cast expeditious excavation twice to clear out 10 feet deep, 5 foot by 5 foot cube.
The first casting, you see the immense chunk of earth. It just gets removed, right? I mean, just gone. Does it say like where you put it? It's just gone.
Yeah, I think it just disappears
I'm not gonna get into that.
into the pocket dimension. I don't know.
It turns granular.
Because into
all
Fion's
the
bags.
Fion, you're encumbered.
Maybe.
The second casting, boom, you can see an opening beyond. It's mostly clear. You could squeeze through. I mean, you could probably get through no problem. Willow can get through no problem. Maya may have to squeeze. Morty is probably not getting through that opening. But easily you guys could spend like another, 30 minutes, hour clearing some big pieces, and Morty could possibly smash his way through. But beyond a tight squeeze, you guys got some of your magical light cascades into the chamber. You feel a icy chilling like wave come through. Like goosebumps wash over all of you guys, and you are certain you could hear like a breathing or a voice. Yeah.
It was the north tunnel or the south tunnel?
North tunnel. And there is a very, very faint, like reddish, pulsing light. Not pulsing, like slowly swirling.
Why are we in a snake tunnel again?
We have to clear the mines.
Is
so
there
you can have
gold
all
in
the
the
gold.
snake tunnel?
Anyone going through.
The swirling light, is that indicative of like spiritualness
Yeah,
or energy?
bring Racers of Dashing? I don't have those, but we discussed me getting them. Did I get a pair?
Give me a religion roll.
Religion.
Yes.
You definitely wouldn't pin it as anything spiritual going on in there. You're not sure what it is, but it definitely is not spiritual.
Maybe something natural with the cave.
Brutal.
What are we rolling? What's up?
I don't know. That would be like a
Asks
demon.
about the red light and was seeing if in her studies if she thought it was anything like spiritual in nature,
Spiritual. Okay.
in religion, and occult will work too. I mean, you got.
Is it magical?
It's
In
evil.
nature? I mean, I am trying to detect magic. I don't know.
It's evil. It's all
I am better at occult, but not better at rolling.
Oh my god. Wow.
You
These
guys
dice are bad.
are unsure. It's a faint reflection of a red light off of a cave wall. You guys aren't peering at it like even directly, but there is something. Say the word. Something undulating. Is it Oak that don't like that word? Someone don't like that word. It's my wife.
In energy?
Yeah.
Can Oak become
my
a cat and just go scope it out?
It is like icy cold in there. Not like it's gonna hurt you, but that is not natural.
It's
Unless you
uncomfortable,
just
I'm
tunneled
guessing.
into a nice cavern. As I described, there was an icy gust of like air that opened up as Dizzy fully excavated that last piece. Gave you guys all a chill, goosebumps, everything, and the gust is gone, but the temperature coming from the chamber up ahead is close to freezing. I mean, it's cold.
There's only one way to find out what's in there.
Yeah, I keep trying to move forward, but
going in.
I physically can't. I would have
Oh,
already.
well, I asked if anyone was going in.
No,
I mean,
I keep.
Oh, I
Yeah,
think we all are.
Yeah, I don't.
I'll go
I keep.
No.
I keep muting myself.
all right, so who going in first?
Willow
I'll go first.
usually goes in
Dingley
first,
duty.
but
I heard Oak
It's danger,
doing
danger.
cat stuff, going small too.
Well, no, if everyone's just piling in, I'm not gonna do
just
any kind
piling.
of-
yeah,
I mean,
Aldrich.
that might make more sense.
We're squeezing through a very small opening. There is no just piling through. So one person has to go through first.
Yeah, Aldrich said he wanted to be first, so there's no point in me stealthing or anything. So
That's what I was asking. Let's do it.
Rage speech, rage speech.
Oak stands behind Aldrich and just shoves him in the back towards the entrance.
All right, I got Aldrich in first, followed by Willow and Oak. It's a very small little opening. As you can see, Oak, you guys are there, right? Oh, wait. I think everyone else just has a black screen now. Aldrich, you go forward, you can see a red light, and it seems like there is a deep chasm or hole in the floor up above. You can see what looks like maybe a rope or something, like tied around a rock or to Aldrich moving
When-
forward. There's no room until someone else moves forward. So
All right, I'm moving forward.
pause here a little bit.
You know how let me just jump in the hole?
When there's space, Maya will squeeze.
So tight, I can't get you out now. I can't get you out.
I was gonna say
You're like on top of the.
Who's after Oak?
Maya will squeeze.
Bio squeeze. And
Dizzy will go last, but before he goes in, he's gonna say, "If it sounds like we're in trouble, just bust in here, Morty," and then Dizzy will go through.
Can we just shrink Morty or something? Doesn't somebody have a spell?
I could do that, but I didn't prepare it.
I see.
I could have had the foresight to prepare that spell, but
And we got noggin foggers.
I almost prepared the giant spell, which
That's definitely a good one too. Yeah.
Aldrich, you're up front, and Willow, you're right behind him. At the same time, in the red light that's like cascading up above, you guys both see something like one of your own shadows suddenly seems to like move for a moment along the wall and then just draw into the floor and disappear. And then you snap and you look where the light is, your shadow's still in the same spot. Like, it's right, it's good. But something just moved like a figment on the wall and then it was gone. You have brought freedom to us all.
Oh no.
Fuck. Is it another one of your damn vampires, Fion?
I think it's more of a snake, but it could be a vampire. I took a couple potions ahead, and I think everyone else should. If you need something, let me know.
We all agree we should send Fiona in first, right?
Sound of something flying through like wind, like sounds at the end of the vision here that you have, Aldrich, like where I'm pinging. And for a moment you see a larger shape like cling, like a shadow cling to your light on the floor. Nothing physical, just for a moment you could see a monstrous shape, a shadow that has no form, and it's gone.
Show yourself. Stop hiding in the shadows. Take a step forward.
Fly free, my brethren, fly. And like a swarm of shadows and malevolence out of the red light, there's a deep cavern or hole in the ground. You guys can see like intangible and like incorporeal forms start streaking upward. 1, 2, like black figments of light or shadows themselves taking form. Tendrils out of their back, their hair. They claw along the floor and then just seem to take flight. And 1, 2, 3, 4. The red light starts to grow lighter or more powerful, more prominent. As about a half a dozen or so of these shadowy like creatures have now dashed out, you see a more chilling form start to like rise up behind them. Beside him, about 20 feet to the right, at the other end of the chasm, another one that looks nearly identical. Roll for initiative, sucker!
Oh my god. He's so scary.
You guys have fought these creatures, well, some of these creatures before. These are shadows. They were literally had the ability to steal some of your shadows.
33, 36.
We didn't play it in this one though. This was from A-Bomb, right?
But yeah, no, we did do this. You're
We
right,
did?
no, we.
Here in the
Oh
mine.
shit. Okay, yeah. I remember.
There was
I
just,
hated
like,
it.
2 of them. You were like level 3, I think. And you fought 2 of these creatures. And
Catholic in me sensed it.
Oak has insane initiative because of her perception. Don't
Yeah.
forget, Willow, you could have rolled stealth.
I did, because I was
Fion, you
stealthing.
could have rolled stealth if it's
Oh, I
better.
didn't know we could roll cells. I'm sorry.
Only if you were stealthing ahead of time. It's not like you were stomping through and you're like all of a sudden, oh yeah, I was stealthing. Like,
Can I actually? Because I'm front. I'm in
Well,
front. Can I actually?
But we previously, if we open up the camping thing or go into exploration, we had previously talked to like what everyone might be doing in most scenarios. So I assume most people are using stealth if they're able to.
Oh my god, like only 3 points difference.
Neon's very sneaky. He's probably going to be sneaking, not stomping. Aldrich's not stealthing, by no means.
Yep. You can select avoid notice, which gives you stealth when combat starts, basically.
Oh, look at y'all. Oh, reveal these guys here. Boom, boom.
I rolled like
Only a
shit.
bubble encounter? What the heck? Oak, you are up first. You see these black figments of shadow. Hold on, I gotta give them some elevation here. Oh my god.
They're up, they're flying.
Huh?
Yeah. She can hit them still.
I said.
Yeah, I didn't ask how big the room was. That's what I like to say when I throw fireball.
All right, so I want you to undo what you did. Like restore your spell slot.
It never burned, actually.
Cheater. All right, so cast fireball from your spell book.
because she just did damage.
And
She never
then
cast it.
Oh, that's right. I know I did it wrong.
Place the 20-foot burst where you want it. And then on your screen somewhere, you should see real quick, like target all enemies. Do you see that? It's a small little window somewhere when you place the thing.
I don't see it.
Shit. Just for testing purposes, let me place it.
Template?
Boom. All right, it popped. It definitely works for me. When I hit the place the 20-foot burst thing, let me delete yours again. Hit the place 20-foot burst right where you want it, and then you should see a small little window somewhere.
Yeah.
On your screen. But
Nope, I see no windows.
It looked like
tiny.
you just did it, though.
Whatever that was, it happened automatically after I placed.
What the heck? All right. We'll have to work on it. You should be getting a little window that lets you to select all targets. Well, I'm gonna place it. I'm gonna select all targets just to make it simple. Boom. Target. All right, sorry about that, Oak. I was just there's a mod that's installed that's supposed to let you automatically target everybody within the radius. So like you just roll damage, and I can just roll saves. So
Oh, that fancy.
it just tells me which ones to half. You know, like the chat populates there. So half damage, half damage, half. Boom.
All right, and I'm going to clear out of tunnel, and that's the end of my turn.
And that math is weird, but that's fine. It looks like they got resistance to fire 5, which makes sense, but then half of 22 is not 8. But it's I see it's different between shadows. No, never mind.
You're safe.
It's fine.
That was Oak's turn. Then she took a movement, and now Willow.
Yes. So one movement here. And then was gonna do things. She's going to throw her fork.
Damage.
And it comes back automatically, right?
Returning?
Yeah. So it goes, it comes back, and then she will throw it again. Actually, no. She's going to use her last action.
Yep. After the strike is complete, it returns back to your hand.
She's actually going to hide. GM rolls your hide in secret. I mean, I can roll it, right? It just needs to be blind.
Yep. And then Dizzy, you're up.
I think you might need to move me through this wall to like where Dion's standing.
It's a little tight. I tried to.
Yeah.
No, you actually got to put you. You're on a 33. I can actually delete you because I can't move you either. There's a button I can push somewhere. I just forget where it is in the options.
Okay.
Oh, you rolled it. Should I drag you up to a 33?
Yeah. I will move up to start to see what's going on. 5, 10, 15.
You may have to still actually roll the initiative just to get back.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
So.
Yeah, in the track.
Yeah. Here we go. And then I will, as my first action, the rest of my turn, I'm going to cast Electric Arc. I will target them, roll damage.
That's safe. Oh, damage in half. As the bolt arcs into the wraith, you see to his incorporeal nature. After it arcs, it grounds out, and he doesn't seem to take anything. Death for one, death for all of you. This wraith will fly towards the closest living creature. Drops down from its elevation. Is it for one action, and then Willow. He will use. Oh, you were hiding from him, or all of them, I suppose. You rolled absolutely amazing. Actually, you're not coming through. So, unfortunately, it'll actually be Dizzy as he.
Sorry, Dizzy.
Flying in, and Willow, she had a 37 on her stealth. It was critical success by plus 17. So. Dizzy. He uses Grip of Fear. He reaches in his corporeal hand into your chest cavity, trying to grab your heart. I need a will saving throw. Blue. Oh, it's different. Success. 66 mental damage. Will saving throw. Okay, so you're gonna take half.
That's just a regular ability. Is he casting a spell?
It is not a spell. It's just a regular ability.
Gotcha.
Oh, it's rolling secret for him. Oh, there. That's his whole turn. Shadow has a fly speed of 40. That's 20, 35, 40. Flying around the corner, just looking for a living source with its ability to seek out life sense, basically. It's honing in on your heartbeat, Oak, and the shadow basically emerges from the wall. And we'll make a shadow strike against you. Misses with a 4. And he'll do it again. That's a hit. 6 points of damage. 1, 2 on the dice. Yes. Bind their hearts. Remove their life. Another of these red-robed, wraith-like creatures kind of flies to the forefront a little bit. I don't know why I flew around all those guys. He just had to fly. Anyways. And then he spends another action to fly again and moves this way. Two actions. Oki moves up to you, and instead of reaching out with this ghastly claw, he opens his robe, and these red, tattered, like incorporeal robes start enveloping you. He uses his robes of welcome. Which will exposes you to his curse, which is called the Void's Embrace. Give me a will saving throw. Fine, good. You are too strong. Aldrich, the shadow comes racing through the darkness and just, it's not looking for people. It's literally honing in on heartbeats. And it finds one. Tries yours. You will take 11 points of damage. Use one action to move, two to shadow hand you, and its last action will be to try to steal your shadow. It hit you on this. He pulls part of your shadow off of the light that's all reflecting through the cavern, and it pulls it into himself, and the shadow seems to grow stronger, but it's actually you just growing weaker. Fion, you're up.
Oh boy. It's so scary.
Well, you can see as the fire burns on this creature, it's like a burning shadow for a moment, but it doesn't hiss in pain. And shortly after, the fire just goes out.
Should we be concerned there's no boss bar?
Did you just ask the DM for a boss bar subtly there? Is that what just happened?
Well, I was like, it might be useful. I'd take it. When I don't know how long we're gonna be here. I don't have to. Okay, I will go.
Oh, geez. I know that sound. That's a dead man.
Those dice, though.
Oh, God.
Anyway, I guess I didn't need it.
Whitlock's flintlock, possibly empowered due to, Whitlock was right in that other room, right, Fiam? The guy that
Are we
ate-
back here? We're back back to the
This is
OG
where you're
spot.
back at. Yeah, you guys walk past. And actually, he is dead. He is a rotten corpse in this cavern. But when you walked in, because you have the gun on you, he's That's the only thing that brings his spirit basically back to life. So because he had his gun on him when you guys walked in, he was alive. But he gave the gun to you. So when you walked into the room, he actually, boom, he animated and came to life.
Wow, it's my ghost daddy.
And was like, "Oh, you're back!" And
It's like a puppy.
you were the last in the room, and maybe, you noticed, and you look back through the wall where you guys just left. There he is, all collapsed again, in a rotting corpse.
Oh my gosh. One a turn to reload, and then this will be my last move. Brutal.
Bad. You're looking back at Whitlock. Brings us to a Shadows turn. Flies forward. He's 10 feet up in the air. And he flies up over your group. Basically back over to this guy. And then Dizzy, he's going to make a strike at you. Oh. You take 12 points of damage, and then same thing he did to Aldrich. He tries to pull. He doesn't try. He pulls on your shadow. Aldrich.
Well, Aldrich will, of course, rage. I also forgot to use my fucking brand new ability. Fucking battle cry right off the initiative. That's great.
Oh, free action when you roll an ish?
Yeah.
Ah.
I will lunge at the Wraith. So I'll do like a thrusting attack over top of Dizzy's head.
Sorry if the music gets randomly loud, guys. Every new song that plays, its mixer bar is defaulted to like a little higher. I'm not sure if it's like every song for you guys. I have to keep turning it down. But... Oh, Aldrich, you have hit the Wraith, and it will allow Willow to use her backstab ability.
Oh shit.
Her new one. I got prompted for it.
We see the details on that again? Like what triggers that and stuff?
When a foe is hit that she's adjacent to, she can now make a reaction to get an attack of opportunity. You know, you have reactive strike.
All right. Yeah. So it's anything that's in melee range of her.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. That's
It has to be hit. It's hit by a melee attack, though. Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
First time, first night. Look at that. Extra 24 points. That really got reduced.
Last action. Well, seeing how ineffectual my strikes were, last action I will
also noticed Willow's strike being rather ineffective.
Yes. Third action, I will attempt to demoralize the Wraith.
Look at you giving them the old Black Bolt treatment right there.
Do it again.
Yeah, roll it. Should you be able to click that? And, yeah. Dang. You just intimidated a fucking undead Wraith.
See the size of my sword?
That's a
I think
fair
it's all
point.
this light. He's got the sun in his eyes right now. That's what's going on. Oh my, you're at the end. You rolled horrible. 20.
I don't know, actually. It's looking pretty good for me.
2 turns to move all the way back here. Over top. Not out of. Let me see. Okay, yeah. Did not provoke attack of opportunity. I'll just check him. Maya, this shadow uses 2 of its actions again, just looking for a place, something to latch onto that's living and with a beating heart. You're spotted. And a shadowy hand grasps down from about, right above your head, basically. You're looking up, and this thing's streaking up overhead of you. Oh, geez, good roll. It took 2 actions for him to get there, so you can't do the steel shadow, but you just take 5 points of damage. And another one goes. Flying 10. Get in that corner.
Seeing how they're swarming us, I was thinking maybe I should have delayed my turn, but I guess Dizzy couldn't have even seen them from where he was. So.
And Oak, you are attacked again.
Going early for the AoE fireball was nice, but
10 damage, Oak, and then he was able to get to you. I know I fucked it up with the block there because of the wall, but he does have an action left to steal your shadow. You are also enfeebled. Maya! Darkness glittering everywhere, shadows cascading off the cavern walls with all the light going on. They are bounding everywhere. Give me a perception check since you're all the way at the end of the round for the heroes here.
I'm gonna roll above a 4 eventually.
You do have a hero point. Everyone has a hero point. It's almost the end of the night.
All right, all better be good. Whoops. So the delete button and the hero point button were right next to each other?
Oh. Shit. Well,
I can just roll again.
Yeah, just roll again, but it's not going to be a hero point.
Well, no, but then I'll just...
Okay, yeah.
I only actually did that so that it would be able to give me the option to reroll with hero point.
You notice this darkness dashing everywhere. That red light that you seen when you first were coming through and you're trying to figure out what it is. It's not gotten brighter now that these red-robed creatures are here. In fact, there's still a slowly growing red presence that seems to still be rising up out of the depths of that hole.
Basically as if there's more.
Yes.
It seems like it's a conduit for them. They materialized out of it, so they're using that as either a home or a base or a rift of some sort, possibly. Is it possible to occult again on that?
Yeah, sure. Give me an occult.
I mean, yeah. It's incrementally getting better.
It's not it.
All right, seeing as all these things are attacking everyone else, everyone's taking damage, and these things look like they're undead. You can't heal and deal damage at the same time with this ability?
With heal?
The 3-action one you can.
All right, 3-action one then.
This is the dream for heal.
Yeah, 3-action one. You targets all living and undead.
All right, place 30 foot. Just do it based off of myself.
30 foot. Did it give you a little window to target things?
Yeah.
And did it let you target all enemies and allies?
It specifies all allies and all enemies, but when I picked the 3 ability, and now it's gone.
Heal versus undead, or did... Oh, okay. I see. Let me see what happens if I do it. Include self, heal bow.
I clicked select targets. Place 30-foot animation. Elimination.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this one manually. It's supposed to be like... It's supposed to be letting you target just everybody with the mod, but it's not working. All right, so I just gotta do this one manually. Did you roll your healing amount?
Nope, but I will. funny thing is, I didn't click cast when I did that.
Maybe that's why.
I wonder if that would have been why.
Place 30-foot emanation. Target enemies and allies.
I go click target and it just says set targets.
Let me roll this damage. Or take the damage. Oh, damage. Wraith failed. Shadow made it. Damage. Double damage.
Yeah, I have to play with it later, maybe.
Jeez, everyone's failing, dude.
Oh, that one guy critically failed. That's not good.
He died.
I gained my own healing, right?
Are you living or undead? And a
I
creature?
mean,
You don't know
look,
yet.
man, I don't want to disclose like the role play aspect of my character. So yeah, Dizzy, everyone that's close to me can actually click on the healing portion, gain 17. Aldrich, Dizzy, Oak, Willow.
Nice.
Actually, all the party members at
Willow's
this point.
full health.
Are with it. And that was a 3-action cast, so Maya's done.
A shadow remains. He's going to fly around and basically fill. I'm just going to delete the ones that died. Oh, wait a minute. Undo.
And Maya will use an opportunity to blurt out a single sentence of the rift. The rift appears to be where they're coming from. I don't know that if we don't shut it, more may show.
Oak, you take 13 more points of damage, and this thing steals more of your shadow. You're now enfeebled 2.
So gross.
You guys all see a very ominous red glowing enrobed figure, a bit larger than the other figures that kind of rose before it. And Maya, you see this is the source of the red glow.
I see it a thing.
You see as it rises full all the way up and out of the pit, it like opens its robe and several more of these like ghastly shadowy creatures just come emerging out of it. And he also rolls for initiative. It is approximately 10:30, and we are not quite close to the end of this combat. So I don't want to push the initiative. I know we don't name. I know we. Yeah, it's top of the round. It is the top of the round. Oak's gonna go next. Your new person goes on a 34. Actually, he goes next.
The War Wraith.
So wait, are we pausing combat here, or am I going?
No. I think we're calling it. I'm reaching out to everybody.
Okay.
I mean, what's everyone feel about this? Dizzy feel?
Yeah, that was
That
a
works.
huge silence there.
I just throw ideas. You guys are the players. You guys be like, no, Obi, I want to go to fucking midnight, bruh.
I'm going to midnight. Yeah, no, I'm open for anything you guys want to do. I don't actually work tomorrow though, so it's selfish of me.
I do.
Nah, so I
Same. I gotta go to the office tomorrow.
yeah, I gotta do some shit before bed, so.
Y'all are back in the field.
Good spot.
Well then, we are gonna do a raid again tonight to our fellow king building friends.
Oh, that one group. I remember them.
Yeah,
So
that sounds great.
Do it.
they are
You wanna
in
drop some?
session 15. So if you are not in the stream, can you go ahead and hop in there? Let me know when you're good, and then we will go ahead and start the raid.
Yeah, I got you. Give me a second.
Yeah, man.
Alright, do it.
Theon, you happy to be collecting gold and blasting shit again?
Yes. Right.
Yeah, I was missing combat. I can't imagine how Amari feels.
2 whole sessions of no combat. I was dying.
crazy.
I was
Somehow we managed to get by without doing another kingdom
like peeling
turn.
fingernails off.
We gotta
I
get
read,
Amari out of the yard.
Is everyone ready?
I
You
read
clicking
someone-
on the ready
yeah.
button?
There's a ready button?
There's a ready button. There's just a button that says I don't want to go, I thought.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Okay.
didn't see it.
All right. I'm starting the raid. And shut.
But
this
I
down.
did see where the guy set up in Discord like how to do kingdom turns with a bot and everything.
I don't want a bot.
Thanks,
I want you guys
guys.
to do it.
See you Friday and
No,
Sunday.
I know.
Yep. Night, guys.
I mean, I could just do it behind the